We're live at the Hamptons. No, live from this outreach post universe and live in your living room. We're live everywhere. You alive? I'm alive. Knock knock. Just checking to see if you're alive. If you're alive and you're chilling, come chill out with us. This is a late night Akash on 99.9. The legendary lightships as we sail our ships to new lands. Okay, let's get some fire and music going here. And just come on in, sit right down. Hi, Selena. Hi, Tatiana. Thanks for being here. We're going to get some music going. We're going to start a fire, just a small fire, not like a big fire. I'm well, Selena. Thank you. How are you? How art thou? Sister, how art thou? Oh, my goodness. Billy Joel. You know, Billy Joel, I can't remember which album it was. I think it was the one with I can't even think of the song now. I saw a thing come across the feed where Billy Joel was celebrating 30 years. Number one. The Beach. It was always turning since the world's been burning. Hi, Ange. That's great. I was talking with so many of you simultaneously on email and Instagram, messaging back and forth. I thought, why not just do a live program so we can all get together and say hi? Why not, right? Nothing to lose, everything to gain just by saying hello to everyone. Just very casual format on the late night. And Ange, yeah. I only caught the last of Ramblin' Mike on the weekend. Just the very end. I think it was the Aquarius reading. Yeah, definitely. I saw that. Thank you. And Selena, you're doing good. That's good to hear. We appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us. It's really great. We put SMR in the title again, folks, so feel free to sit back, listen to the sounds of the cards. Well, start your channel, Ange. Start your channel, and then you can. I literally, I'll have people pull me cards on certain stuff from time to time, but, I can barely handle, one full reading a year. One, all out, reading. But yeah, it would be a pleasure to have you read for me, Ange. Hi, Ambika. Good morning. Good morning, and make room for Ambika, 'cause Ambika is not very big. Right. Yeah, Ange. Let's get it fired up. Let's get the light ships moving. I took Tatiana for a tour of the light ship earlier. Don't worry, it's not how it sounds. It's not how it sounds. Just a fun thing. Today, Ange. Hi, Steph Z. I'm going to shuffle with the other cards. Those ones are a little bit too rigid. Thanks for coming, Steph Z. Creeping on the conversation? Oh, you never have to creep around here. It's a very casual program tonight. I just wanted to fire up the stream so that everybody could say hi. So I was talking to Crafty, talking to Ange, talking to Tatiana, talking to even Christina, back and forth. So I was like, well, let's just open this bad boy up. Let's make it so we can all say hi. And Steph, what's new? Do you have thunderstorms where you at? Today I was listening to Thunderstruck by AC/DC while driving in a lightning and thunderstorm. And it wasn't intentional. I listened to like AM and FM bandwidths. It just happened to be on the radio at the time. It was like, people that know me know that technologically I'm like so far behind. But that's what happened. Thunderstruck came on and there was lightning all around. Oh, is Soul live right now too? Dang it, I have to remember to set my bell for her channel. She's in my subscription feed. Feels like spring stayed super late this year. Yeah. Chicago, Chicago. I forget the Zeppelin song where they mention Chicago. Yeah, it's going to get more rainy here too. That's okay. We need it for the crops to grow. I'm from Western Canada, Steph. I like the Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountain way was better than the way we had spent the last year. Rocky Mountain way couldn't get much higher. Oh, right on it. Right on when the levee breaks. It makes my top 10 of all time. We have quite a few people from Chicago that join with us quite regularly. And Steph Z, did we get a card out for you last time? Were we able to touch base with the cards for a read? Great food. A quarter life crisis. Well, a little restless can be good sometimes. A little restless forces you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Oh, okay. Good. Soul Illumination. She's great. You feel pressure from yourselves. Here, this is what I pulled for you, Steph Z. The King of Swords. You know that it's mostly just about what's going on in your head. You know that you're going to be just fine no matter what. And if you need to, it can come in a subtle form. You can just say, hey, I'm going to go for a nature hike. I'm going to go somewhere where things maybe slow down or speed up, depending on what they need to be for you. Because the King of Swords comes all about perspective, right? He's carrying that big old sword of truth, being like, I am the law, I am the truth, I know all about it, right? But really, what all that is saying is this is about perspective. Because even in the Casey Bones deck, he's got that sword kind of back where he can't see it. It can be real easy to lose perspective. It's good that you're aware of what's going on, though. That's great message from the King of Swords. A simple shift in your perspective might be all that you really need to pull yourself out of those thought loops when they occur. Because that's really, I feel, all they are right now. The feeling attached to it is just kind of like, don't be down on yourself at all emotionally, okay, Steph Z? You're more than that. You're way more than that. What is 33? That is a great question. What is 33? Do you ever listen to a fellow called Lee Carroll, Selena? There's a guy called Lee Carroll. 33 is like our next level of consciousness. It's magic. It's balance. It's magic. Well, oh, it's magic. And the highest level of Freemasonry. Exactly, Steph. Yeah, that too. Maybe we should search for the 33 goddess for Selena. Let's do that. I'll just get these goddess cards out. I'll have a good long look at all of them. See if we can find 33. Oh, there, right out there. Okay. Mama Kacha, goddess of water. She looks straight out of Lemuria. Hawaii. Surrounded by the beautiful, beautiful motion of the moon and the water and the insight and the intuition it brings. Selena, it's probably just that you are starting to become more intuitive. You may even have certain psychic gifts, you could call them, or light gifts of being a light worker or a healer that you're waking up to. But right now it's like your higher self is cluing you in through intuition and synchronicity. So that's just your goddess and angel protection as well. 5 Blessed, can I add you to the list? Sure. Go ahead. You're on the Late Night Akash, 5 Blessed. You just go ahead and spit something at me and I'll do what I can for you. Okay. We run in a circle rather than a list anymore. But I'll put you up there just for sake of ritual. Okay. This program is brought to you by Blessings, Thank You Water, and the number 5. Okay. There, you're on the list, 5 Blessed. Hi, Ebony. Thanks for being here. Sorry we didn't catch up on the program the other night, on the long program. It was busy off the start, and you slipped in and you slipped out. That's okay. Yeah, they're sweet deck. They sound good too when you shuffle them. And anybody that's in the room, don't worry, the chat room doesn't bite. You can pop right up, ask the reader a question. You know, if you're new and just wondering kind of what the hell's going on here, it's a tiny little corner of the matrix where we share our appreciation for one another and we spit a ton of tarot. And sometimes we divine things, sometimes we just relax. The 99.9 open frequency is brought to you by the people at Thank You Water with their new anti-aging formula. Don't forget. When you drink water in appreciation, you get younger from the inside. At least that's their claim. I mean, they're using this little channel to get their product out there. And that's all right. It's your first time? Welcome, Christina. Thanks for answering the call when I gave a shout out. And you chose a good program. There's many programs that run on this frequency. This one happens to be the Late Night Akash, but feel free to vibe with us anytime. We're a group of people. We're learning to new age together in a very practical way. And we keep with the mysticism of tarot and we pull it through into the age of Aquarius. So you're in Australia. I come from a land down under. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and fed me breakfast. I'm talking to a Pisces. What is his intentions with me? Let's see if your Pisces has set any intentions. 5 Blessed. All right. The cards are telling me, Five Blessed, that it's kind of still too new to know. There's a 2, a 3, and the Lover's reversed here. So romantically, I don't believe that this person has set any intentions yet. They're still trying to make heads or tails of you, but they have been inspired by you. 3 of Wands is spirit made manifest. So I see inspiration there. Nothing really with romance as of yet, because there hasn't been enough understanding yet. So when you're talking, it's almost like for intention to be revealed here, we really have to bridge this gap of inspiration. Okay, I don't know. That's what the cards let me know, that it's still too new. I don't think you really have too much of a history with this person, but doesn't mean that it's not. The Lover's card is there. It's just mirrored. It's just saying it hasn't happened yet, because normally you set an intention, but you asked about an intention. So that's kind of a neat thing to see there. Just be careful about what you hear, what other people might say about this person as well. That message is up. Okay. Both of you, or perhaps one of you, I think both of you are coming off very difficult times and very kind of like, I call them like prickly relationships. You guys are coming off relationships that you both found out now exactly what you don't like, what you will not tolerate, so that evaluation process when it comes to like getting close to this person could be like pretty tricky to navigate. Okay, cool. We got a whole great big room. We've got some people on the first time caller line. Check in with Christina, and then Margarita, we can fit in your question. Sure. So Margarita, it's your first time here. You're welcome to ask a question if you would like some cards. Hi, Stacy Hart. See you there in the chat room. Thanks so much. I know you were here the other night, and we didn't get a chance to touch base, but thank you for vibing with us, as always. Is a late night Akash. Thank you, Five Blessed. Thank you. I kept getting phone calls. Hey, that'll happen. Happens to me even sometimes when we're live here. It's just, it'll go off. So happy full moon, one and all. It's a beauty. It is. It's a real humdinger of a wingding. It's a diller. The nice strawberry moon. Oh yeah, that's right, Tatiana. That reminds me, we're on a bit of a subscriber drive this week. The monthlies, guess what? It's a full moon, which means I have to get to work. I have to get the monthly readings on the go right away, because I like to have them done before the sun transits, and that's only in like 5 days. I don't like to do the monthlies before the full moon has come, because it's like that sweeping, like that. Somebody went through with a big old push broom, cleared out all the negative stuff. All right. So Christina, Margarita, why don't you go ahead? You can't see the moon? Oh, sorry, Ange. Yeah, we had big thunderclouds too. But that's okay. I looked at it pretty good the last 2 nights, because it's always so close within 3 days, right? You lost your job, but do you think something better is coming in? I told you to meet up this week. What will he purpose to me about our situation? What will he propose? Sorry. What will he propose to me about our situation? Everybody's got Pisces. Oh, Pisces, why do you want to take up all of our time? Oh, Pisces, tell me a story, Pisces. Those fishies are really flowing in. The moon's got the fishes busy. Is what's going on over there at Sagittarius. What's up, little P? Thanks for being here. You're on the late night Akash. We're asking about Margarita's Pisces. To be honest, check it out. Hangman reverse. This Pisces thinks he's got it figured out. And you might find yourself in regards to an offering of a stronger commitment. Okay? I don't know. This is about spiriting together. His purpose might be to like kind of rekindle or renew an adventure. Okay? This Pisces as well, I feel, is like on a bit of a high right now. Internally, externally, this Pisces might be like struggling a little bit, but this Pisces thinks that they've got it figured out. Hangman reverse. They've got a clear set intention or goal. So I think that the purpose, his explanation will come. It'll set your mind at ease, and you might even find that it's something that you're open to receiving, that you may actually say yes to. I don't have a romance card. I don't have the romance. I could give you a Sacred Rebel. Or, yeah, I could give you a Sacred Rebel card. Okay? So, again, we're just taking things very light and casual tonight, okay? Margarita as well. So that's just for today as well. Strawberries all around. You were upset at first. Let's hear before Little P Ratliff. I want to pull a goddess card for Stacy, because we're like, her goddess needs to shine through right now. Oh my goodness, her goddess even like jumped so far out of the deck to be like, don't mistake it. We take floor cards very seriously around here, people. You've got Ocean, the goddess of generosity. Something better is coming. Keep that heart open. Keep that mind open. Keep that spirit wide open. See, her name begins with O. It's not Oscar. It's not Oliver. It's not Olivia. It's open. It's Ocean. Generosity. Open for business. Okay. And as well, what I'd like you to do, Stacy, is get out a pen and paper and write down everything you want out of life. Doesn't matter how crazy it seems. You can put $5 million on the page. Heck, you could put $1 billion on the page. I want you to write all that stuff down, what you want out of life. Maybe like 5 things, maybe 10 things. And make one of those 10 things, once you have the other 9, make that 10th thing the most beautiful thing that you would do to give back to society after you got all those other 9 things, or during the process of getting all those other 9 things. Write the number 1 thing that you would love to do to give back. And then that way you have this like balance sheet, and it's like, when you wake up in the morning, I want you to read the piece of paper. Okay, you can even say some of them out loud if you want to, right? Right? And at the bottom of the page too, even if you wanted to go a step further, you can write down the words, ask and it shall be given. Okay? And then you just put that piece of paper away. Check in with it maybe once or twice a day. Doesn't have to be a particular time of day. I said morning, but it just doesn't have to be that. You do it how you want to do it. Mine, I keep it around on a little card in my wallet. So that sometimes when I'm like paying for something, or, you know, if I gave or if I put something in, the card is there to remind me. And donate some time? Well, then, yes, absolutely. Good work will come your way. Good work will come your way. Yeah, that's so very noble. So very noble. Okay, Lil P Ratliff. Lil P! I'm going to get you a Sacred Rebel Oracle. It's for being such a jam awesome triber. You come and go. Come, chameleon. Loving would be with me if your loving was like my dreams. I'm sure that's not how it goes. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Yeah. Okay, little P. This is pretty cool. You pulled card number 11, diving for light. What's down there? A lot of light? Look at tiny bubbles at the bottom of the ocean. Little P. Ratliff, I feel like you are on a journey to understand all there is to know about life, your environment, the world, where we came from. Are aliens real? Why is religion? Why is war? Why is this like... You have this hunger for knowledge and wisdom about the more than the average BS that you find out about at a school or in an encyclopedia or on the news. You're researching, you're digging deep. I don't want to say diving deep. You're digging deep. You'll be diving for light. With the seahorses there as well. Something in regards to like a nice balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine for you, little P. It's a very beautiful expression to see the seahorse there. Okay, you got to go deep down. Sometimes you got to go all the way because nothing else will do. Nothing else will satisfy. For you, it has something to do with the truth because light is synonymous, right? Keep digging, keep diving deep, keep on your path. Don't worry, you're going to receive some information that's going to bring you to the next level, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Soul Illumination. Hi, Soul. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you're most welcome, Lil P. We're just in a very casual program tonight. This is a late night Akash, so we're just... I was talking to so many of our friends on other platforms that I was like, well, we should just turn the thing on so we can all say hi to each other. And Soul, you know what? I didn't have my bell set. You're always there, and I need to set my bell so I could come and join in the chat. Absolutely. Okay. And then there was somebody else on the first-time caller line. Christina. Hey, Christina, if you're here and vibing, don't be shy. But if you want to be shy, that's okay too. They changed the bell settings again? Oh, what? How can you not feel soul? How can you not? So a full moon, a happy strawberry full moon to everybody. We'll just update this for... I love a card for my new project. You got it. You got it. Yep, you got it. Just a quick update here. Wait, it's not July yet. Okay. Tomorrow night, Mercury and Mars conjunct before Mars goes out of bounds here later in the month. Okay. This could be like very strong direct communication through the day tomorrow. Okay. Saturn's involved with this too, with the moon. I think things are getting a little funky. I wonder if we should run a pre-record, or we might go live tomorrow just to talk about some of this stuff. But everybody's going to be like even though there's going to be like strong conversations, I feel people are like holding their cool. This has been a very pleasant full moon so far. People are like, whether they're aware of it or not, they've been very happy and benevolent. It's just kind of like this global spell that's on us right now. Timelines are intersecting those, so keep your head on a swivel, everyone, for the next few days anyways. We could see strong fluctuations too, and synchronicities regarding divine masculine. A Mercury-Mars conjunction can always signify that. Hi, Christina L. Thank you for sending me the picture of the Cardinals, Christina. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just going to reach over, Christina, and get into the tarot for you. It might be more than one card, but we'll see how it comes out. Yeah, for sure. And Christina, the moderators in blue come to hang out with us, and Ange as well. They're all we're woke folk around here, as they would say. They're very awake people, very knowledgeable, insightful, intuitive, and experienced, helpful, healing people. Many of them Soul Illumination, Tati Taurus, eventually Ange Whitney as well, all building their communities and their tribes on their channels with very positive messages. So this is just kind of like a mini space station. People will dock their ships here and then they'll find somebody else. So feel free to go choose your own adventure depending on what you're going through, and because people don't stay for it, they usually find a nice tribe, and we're kind of like the corner store, the hub. So for Christina's new project, wow, couple fives up here. Okay. This is saying do the speed limit. Okay, don't get too far ahead of yourself before whatever step or process you're on has been established. These cards are just saying everything can go well here. Just don't get too far ahead of yourself. All right. The Five of Cups, usually refers to all the coulda, woulda, shouldas and stuff like that. And that's why I want to tell you not to go. I don't want to. These are cards or energies that I would like to see you circumnavigate rather than have to face on your new project. Because the Five of Wands is all about competition. You could be vying for or competing for something that is like a very popular product or niche. And so it's just saying go slow and put focus on the quality and in the mastery of it before you go too far out with it, if that makes sense. Okay. So Christina, hopefully those cards resonated. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And just for being a first-time caller, and you all look so beautiful in your microdots, Christina, I'm going to pull you a goddess card as well. Did any of the moderators not get a goddess card through this full moon time? Just let me know if any of you haven't, and I will gladly pull. Yeah, the whiteboard. Where's my... I got tired of using my... You guys, I wanted to let you know I'm really feeling this vibe about not doing the lists and treating us more as like a circle. Hopefully, we've known from the start that people come in for readings and they fall through the cracks, especially on our other programs. We did a reading. Oh, I probably gave you a Sacred Rebel Soul Illumination. Ellie Jane. Thanks for being here, Ellie Jane. And welcome. We're going to do so we have two Christinas. We got Christina with a C and Christina with a K. Christina with a C, we're going to pull a goddess card for you. And Manuela, blessings, Virgo, Sun. Okay, I won't chirp Virgo today. Okay, Christina with a C. Your goddess name also begins with a C. Look at that. Potential. You asked about a project and you pulled a card of potential. This is really great. Focus in on that quality. Know your worth. Let the level of appreciation you have for your own self-worth to pour through into the quality of the project or whatever you might be producing. She's very good here. Limitless. Allow your potential to be limitless, much like this goddess is. I don't attempt their names because I don't want to do too much disrespect, even though my disclaimer is that I'm Canadian and I am allowed to mangle people's names, but that's just in the chat room. Doesn't apply to goddesses. Okay. A nice card for you to pull here. This is also, guess what? 99.9. You've pulled the number 9. Okay. So this means that things will change. Things will be changing for you. Right. And in regards to your project and just for you in general, 9 is the highest degree of change. So that's really good. Never got a reading. Manuela, well, we'll have to fix that. First time caller line. And Nellie Jane is here as well. And so we're going to pull a goddess card for soul illumination now. But don't worry, folks. I won't let you slip through the cracks. I won't let you slip through the cracks. Because I still like writing on my whiteboard. Manuela and Ellie Jane. People won't know that that's a list. They'll just think it's like. But I have to keep myself reminded. But we won't go beyond that. Anybody else? Well, you just have to wait. That's all. Come for the reading, stay for the vibe, as we always say. Hi, hippie chick. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Yes, everyone. Thanks. This program brought to you by Blessings, Thank You Water, and the number 5. Wow, this really fits soul illumination with what you were feeling the other night when you were taking care of your godchildren. That's pretty cool to see. This is crown chakra activity, not only in the color, but you see what's going on there. Soul illumination, I want to make sure that you're feeling well and you're feeling high levels of energy as you move through the rest of this full moon time. And the reason I say this is because I feel as if you might be kind of tingling with all kinds of sensations and new feelings, not just as a result of your home life, but just as how energetic your spirit is at this time. It's like your spirit travels far, far away, but then when it returns home to you, you get really twist and shout, kind of up and at 'em. So this here is saying if you're feeling almost too antsy about something, this is time for you to rest into sanctuary as well. Run a hot shower, light the place up with your favorite type of lighting and your favorite type of foods and all that stuff, because she's a goddess that wants to care for you, right? Bob Bobson. Soul Illumination. Wikipedia. Hey, Bob Bobson. Welcome to the program. Yeah, just learn as you go. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Yeah, if you're wondering what you stumbled in upon here, Bob, it's a little clandestine corner of the internet where we broadcast this open frequency through time and space. It's interstellar, it's interspecies. You can put us next to your dog or your cat, and they'll fully understand, and they might be able to help you out. I'm just teasing, but actually we do that. And as well, if you're starting out, if you're brand new, keywords to research are tarot, awakenings, okay? It's all good. We're pretty helpful around here. We had somebody on the first time caller line. This is a Manuela Cavazos. Manuela. Oh, Manuela, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Okay, just 'cause I can. Oh, Manuela, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Manuela, you go ahead. Thanks for being on the Late Night Akash 99.9. Please go ahead and ask your question, and we'll do what we can. Okay? Absolutely, Christina. We get a little bit silly, too. You've caught the reader on a very tame night. There's sometimes we just get absolutely wound up, like wound right up. And Bob, if you got a burning issue, not that kind. We're PG-13 here. But if you got a burning issue, something on your mind, something you want to talk about, something you were maybe looking for intuitive or guidance on, not a doctor. Thanks. It's the new style. You guys know me by now. I only own like 5 t-shirts. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. What up? And when I read the tarot, the suckers run. Word. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Triana's here. Welcome, Triana. Welcome to the program. Okay, Manuela, were you just in for a quick little skinny dip? I like to go swimming with bare naked women and swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. I have a feeling that Manuela was just kind of in and out. That's okay. Oh. Hey, you're most welcome. And like I said, Christina, if you hit the bell or if we show up on your subscription feed, we're usually live, so come and chill with us whenever you want. We're a pretty fun clan. Manuela. Is Ellie Jane still here? Is Ellie Jane still here? And there was somebody else. Oh, Manuela is here. Oh, Manuela, don't you cry for me. All right. And Ellie Jane's still here. Okay, the first one to post a question gets a reading first. How about that? As the floodgates open and all the people that are just hanging in the channel. Ellie, are you okay? Are you okay, Ellie? Ellie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Ellie? I know it's Annie, but... I got my thank you water way over here. Because it's... I got all my decks out for some reason. This table's so random. Like, I'll put things down, I'll take things off it, and then it just ends up as, like, the randomness. For life. For life. Life on Earth. For life. All right, Ellie Jane. Don't you worry. This channel brought to you by Life. Was it? Mikey likes it. If you're old enough to remember that. Ellie J, just a general for life. Yeah, and it's very casual tonight, Ellie Jane, so we're just pulling a few cards, so that's perfect. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. All right, you got 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. It's time to slow down a little bit, I feel, Ellie Jane. You need to kind of create a space for your co-creation experience. I feel that you would like to take a lot of time to cater to spirit, to adventure upon a journey of spirituality. But it feels maybe very difficult because having a foot in both worlds is a lot to ask for somebody who's just like kind of starting to like wake up and appreciate things. Romance and marriage here as well, something to do with a work-life balance. The Two of Pentacles is standing in the way of this particular harmonious space that you can be at or make for yourself. So I really would encourage you at this point in your life, Ellie Jane, to actually slow down a step, to take a little bit of a slower step. And if you're very responsible to a lot of people, or you feel like, wow, because you're at risk of kind of burning the candle at both ends, I feel, and the Two of Pentacles as well, just letting you know that it's like everything you choose to give your attention to is what gains traction in your life. Okay. So if you want that to be a Four of Wands, this is about you slowing down, creating the space both internally and externally, so that your co-creative abilities feel less like a juggling act of like, oh, I only have a certain amount of time to maybe have faith in that or to follow spirit, because life can be very demanding as well. Fitting in things like anniversaries, weddings, family reunions, stuff like that is a bit of a struggle for you. And so when I mean slow down, this is really about being like, okay, I've got it all up here. Don't worry. I've got everything up here. Everything's fine. It's all up here. Get the day planner out. Okay? Ellie Jane, get the day planner out. Okay, so just for you on that. Welcome, Good Vibes, brother. Thanks for being on the late night, Akash. Appreciate seeing you here. That's really great. Oh, thanks, Selena. That's what we're doing, right? You know, we're waking up. We feel it in our bones. It's enough to make our systems blow. Welcome to the new age. We're reading tarot now in the age of Aquarius. And for those of you watching later, like much later, like 8,000, 9,000 years from now, don't worry, we did it. We won. We made it. The beautiful benevolent souls were dece. We were legit. We give thanks to those who came before us so that we have a chance to wave hello to you now. You've been scattered up here, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a lot in the mind. Yeah, just take a step back from it. Just be like, if I went and took 24 hours just for me, you know, maybe like smartphone, like certain callers only, you know, the people that are important to you, just to reset, recharge, slow it all down. You'll gain immense perspective from that, I feel. Okay, yeah, totally. We were waiting on Manuela, and then yeah, we can check in with Bob. Struggling to know if my struggle with my career path is because of fear or because it's a bad fit for you. Interesting. Bob, I'm just going to answer Manuela's question, but Bob, that's I'm really like gripped by what you put there. So I definitely want to pull some cards for you as well. Okay. Manuela wants to know, am I getting love soon? Please. Am I? Excellent. We can do that. Lovely Lotus, welcome. It's 99.9, the late night Akash. Thanks for being on the program. Where there is no list. Hello, Eve. Everyone that's new here, Eve is our resident cook on the beach. She's the one that will type in things that will make you very hungry during the chat so that you nurture yourself, take care of your needs. Don't forget, this is a Monday, folks. Root Chakra Monday. I go full gram. Eat your broccoli. Go to bed early. Take out the papers and the trash. Bum, 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 bum. Or you won't get no spending cash. Bum, 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 bum. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna go out anymore. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Okay. I want to wish everybody the best in all things. Peace, benevolence, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, bliss for now and all of your life. Go forward and be most excellent to one another and be well. You know, be it. Be well. Lovely. Don't be depressed. Okay, Manuela, what I have to say to you, you might not want to hear, but it's okay. Don't be afraid. Okay, I feel like I'm going full TL here. You're going to need strength to understand that love in your life is going to be a direct reflection or mirror of how much you're putting into it. There's something here that lets me know that, you might have been a little bit lackadaisical in terms of like, you may be dreaming and wishing and wanting for a specific outcome, but there's been no action towards it. You need strength to see through disillusionment right now so that you're able to stand in your truth. Okay. Because to be honest, there might be a Leo coming your way. Okay. Potentially. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for you, I feel, because it's about putting yourself out there more readily, having the strength. I don't know if you might have some things, Manuela, where you are like, you have some introverted tendencies, or you may just only spend your time or associate time with current social circles and not be branching out into new ones. Okay. And you may be feeling a little bit of this solitude. You may be feeling very guarded, very walls up, yet the mind and your heart are desiring for love. But there's a lot of inner work that is still yet to happen about like tearing down, expectations, what it might look like. This is about returning to a blank slate and having the strength to start again from brand new. Okay. Love that's coming into your life, I would seriously caution or warn against people coming in from the past. Not knowing if they are coming from the past, but if they do tend to surface, you're going to have like strength over temptation almost. Okay. So that's what I got for you there, Manuela. All right. Yeah, some people, this strawberry moon has just kind of been like, oh, this is just another one, right? It's just, oh my goodness, like, it's just another day. Can you be added? Well, you can't be subtracted. You're a bona fide tribe member, Hawaiian goddess. You're triple certified, ass bona fide. Don't worry, you can be added because you can't be subtracted. You can't be divided. I guess you could be multiplied. Go forth and multiply. Yeah, welcome to the Hawaiian goddess. Our focus now is going to be on Bob on the first time caller line. Appreciate you for being here, Bob. Wondering if being stuck in career is due to fear, or is this simply just not a good fit? If I read that correctly. Let's have a look, Bob. And then Hawaiian goddess. We're, to be honest, we're not really keeping lists anymore. I just did this because I like sometimes just like letting the whiteboard, having fun on the whiteboard, just to remind myself. But we're running it more like a circle. People calling in on the first time caller line. Of course, this is a subscription drive week. I think the Friday night program, we're going to throw some more dedication back to the moderators, as we like to do. I like that. Let's take a look, Bob. And my innate, Bob, and why I was gripped by that question is like why fear was one of the multiple choice options. And you kind of gave me a multiple choice question, which lets me know that you're a very intuitive person yourself. And by intuition, I mean it's like you have, beyond faith, you have an ability to have knowledge beyond the things unseen. Whatever I pick, okay, for sure, soul. Right after Bob, we'll get into that. We'll get into it. Thanks, soul. Appreciate the super chat. Let's take a look. So your subconscious might be recognizing that it is one of those two things. It's almost like as if already subconsciously you've narrowed it down to being one of those two things. So I'd ask you, Bob, just for a moment to kind of backtrack in your thinking, being like, is there anything else that could be added to that multiple choice list? Okay. Is it out of fear or is it a bad fit? What else could you include? Am I just straight out fatigued, tired of the same old routine? What else could it potentially be? You have a desire to grow personally and you don't feel it being there at that particular position in career. It could be it, but the fact that you've got it narrowed down here. So one of the biggest subconscious fears that people have that dictates their behavior, why they stay at jobs that they don't like or why they stay at jobs that they're not progressing in, is just due to a fear of, say, of failure. Well, maybe I didn't quite make it to the top, or other people might see that I gave up, or I just can't bear to go through the process and the hard work of, putting in new skills that are not transferable. There could be a strong fear of letting go. Okay, but let's have a look. We'll get tarot in here. That's just an 8. So the reader has an 8 and tarot, which the innate is just the first feelings off of our connection here, Bob. And that's what I talk about, intuition. It's huge. And you may just find that you're at a point in your life, the fact that you're even here, like intuitively, you've been drawn or led or guided. So your higher self is probably asking you to pay attention to something more pertinent to than what only your 5 senses can appreciate or perceive. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel you deal with a butt ton of bureaucracy. Look at this. This is a Hierophant and the number 15. Don't be scared here. This is your first tarot reading ever. But don't worry. Even though this card, the devil, shows up by number 5, the Hierophant. This lets me know your work, you just deal with very high levels of bureaucracy, I feel. Or that's like, it could even be like office politics that are absolutely draining. Your job may be following you home at the end of the day. And it's just something that it's like, when you're unable to step back from your work when it's done, it's like a power draw on your battery. So eventually, if you don't keep it running, it's going to end up dead, right? And this card is all about fear. People are afraid of this card sometimes that don't know tarot. So to answer your question, I do think that there are subconscious or unconscious fears. But look at who the third member of your 3-card reading is. And tarot readers in the room will be kind of blown away by this as well. You have the Emperor. So ultimately, Bob, what this deck is saying is that you have power. You have the power to simply walk away from this bureaucracy. You are smart enough, skilled enough. You have enough acumen in the world, so to speak, enough charisma to rise above this. Okay, you could say like, it's not a good fit and be out tomorrow, but you're above doing that. You're like, you want to start now taking the necessary steps to make these cards a thing of your past, where you go forward in life either as an entrepreneur or with transferable and new skills that you can achieve a new level of mastery. Hopefully this situation at work or your question about a potential career change isn't something that dominates your thinking too much. The Emperor also wants to let you know, more often than not, even the things that you give attention to, thinking about, we need to step back from these things from time to time in order so that we can get a new perspective on them, right? You have nothing to be afraid of. It's just that your subconscious mind might have been out of touch with your conscious mind for so long, and that things had become so routine that it's like you never questioned it, you never gave it second thoughts, and now they like might be arising as like certain fears of like, I don't know what it could be, right? The things I listed, right? Fear of moving on, fear of growing, fear of letting go, fear of failure, right? It's we all have these things, and I'm not trying to pick on you or nitpick at all, but I'm just saying, to answer your question, I think you're a good fit there. But it's like you are becoming awake now to the point where it's like you are a bad fit. And so both questions are both answers, fear and mostly fear, but eventually you're going to become so it's not a good fit. because there's already momentum behind your desire to leave this place and grow somewhere new, if that makes sense. That's the feeling that I got from those tarot cards. Okay, Bob, I want to take a little extra time for you, and thank you for being on the program. Hopefully those cards and that reading resonated for you. Okay. Your Leo is from the past. Yeah, man. Well, that Magician was up in reverse, so there's a lot of illusionment there. But you're having to rise above it. You're having to put in some inner work, I think. Okay. Soul Illumination. You said I get to pick? Is that right? I get to pick? Hopefully I didn't scare Bob. Bob, are you there? Bob, are you listening? So bureaucracy sure is 100% perfect fit. Yeah, and that was kind of like toned down. And Bob, one thing you should know is religion, politics, conspiracy, we don't really talk about those things here. We try to imagine a place you could go where nobody talked about religion or politics. Well, that's this place. Conspiracy as well, and paranormal. Sometimes we dabble in just to help settle people's nerves and express ourselves, but those are typically the areas where we don't talk about that kind of stuff. But you know what? Hey, if it's a breadwinner and you can honestly say to yourself, I feel no anxiety, I feel no depression, I feel no stress about what I do, or you do enough to combat it, then you don't have to leave. But I feel like you need an expression, right? Right. And I'm even going to have to do that eventually from this channel, take a longer break. But I just get so addicted to talking to the beautiful goddesses in the chat room and doing these cards, because it's an open frequency for us. We're like a fun little benevolent community that likes to vibe out here. Plus, we got, don't tell the U.S. government about this, but this show is sponsored by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. And then you can drink it in appreciation, and your spirit will stay young. And then you'll look young, don't spend hundreds of dollars on those creams, the Botox injections, you guys. You can find Thank You Water just about everywhere for relatively cheap. So, Bob, if you could keep that little secret from them, because we don't want anyone coming in and getting our copyright on. All right. So thank you. I appreciate you. We all deserve love and happiness. Yes. Thank you, Tatiana, for that. And thank you, Christina. A lot of love going out right now to Lotus. And then Hawaiian Goddess. Oh, no, Soul Illumination. Sorry, she said I got to pick. Sorry, Soul. I just wanted to spend another quick minute with Bob there. Okay. All right, Mystic Dreamers it is. Because I think last time we read for you, we had the Illuminati Tarot out. And you had that reading with was it 777s or 999s? I think you had the 999s. Big changes. And something lets me know, Soul and Illumination, that you were picking up or resonating a little bit with Bob's reading there in terms of bureaucratic ways. You might be in a situation where it's like people are making decisions that affect you without having any idea about what you do. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I just had a feeling you were maybe picking up a little bit on that, where it was like, yeah, I do. That's my twinkle, twinkle, little star. Bouncing, don't fit here at the moment. Oh, hey, good vibes. You know what? I totally understand. And even if you resonated with that thing with Bob and are stepping back from the good vibe tribe, brother, know that it's okay. And everyone here fully understands and wants you to go forward with many blessings, infinite blessings. And remember, if you ever want to return, whether it's, 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, no judgment at all. Okay. Oh, you'll fit. You'll fit. You just need to find your people. You need to find the people that are similar. And it's okay. Come back here, because we always have new people joining in that make their way over to Soul Illumination or to Tatty Horus, and then they meet more people. And then, eventually they get there. Okay, Soul, I'm getting ready to cut your cards now, and I want to wish everybody in the room the best of peace, prosperity, joy, bliss, abundance, happiness, health, fun, exuberance in all things, all day, every day, now to the end of time. Here we go, Soul Illumination. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Last reading was all about 9s, and now you're surrounded by kings here. Well, 2 so far. Bottom of the deck, 2 cards jumped at me out of the bottom of the deck. The Chariot and the 6 of Pentacles. Something here lets me know that it's like you want to maybe make sure that you're watching your give and receive balance. Things might have been like a little bit out of control. I don't know if you've been on like a spending tear, or if you're like waiting for monies to come in. It's showing that whatever monies you're waiting for should be on time or coming quicker than you expected. Okay. Or I don't know if that's quite return on investment, but this is like your abundance is full circle, right? Because the Chariots, if you remember from Ben-Hur, remember the movie, the Ben-Hur, the Chariots used to not really run in a straight line. Well, they did for a time. It was like more like an oval though. So the Chariots back in history, that's why we call it the Legends of Tarot. We love this kind of stuff. The Chariots would run in a circle, big long oval, big circle. So eventually they would get back to the point where they started. Okay. So it's kind of like, I feel that your abundance is already full circle, is what this is telling me. So it's saying, relax into this. Try not to worry. Try never to fear. Try never to it's almost as if like you can put all that stuff out of your mind on the day to day, whatever it is in the material world that you are like moving towards, or that you are giving away, or that you are receiving. Relax into that feeling a little bit more with more confidence. I think you already do that, but that's just like the overall energy. Okay. Your grounding card is this reversal on a 4 of Wands. Okay. This might be you needing to actually get out and be a little bit closer in tune with nature as best you can. Okay. It's not that it's an ungrounded card. It's just like there may be situations around you where it's like you could transmute or circumnavigate certain disappointments that were based on expectations, soul illumination. So the expectation that it would look or sound like XYZ, and then it didn't turn out that way. These sorts of things that lead to disappointments. These are something that you can transmute by letting go of any expectation that creeps in about what it should be. And you're wise enough too. I just feel like sometimes you you're kind of like leading off from first base. Like you don't want to get picked off, but you're playing it somewhat safe here, where it's like you could fully go out and get grounded and appreciative, and then it would be like nothing would come in that would like end up seeming disappointing or despair for you. Okay. Moving out of a situation with a King of Pentacles, this could be Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus in your environment that you're pushing through, either a relationship or a situationship with a person that maybe even had high status. This could be like even an ex, right? Or this could be somebody like that you were in a partnership with, a business partnership even, that it's like now you've moved past this, or you've like maybe parting terms after, like this could be the end of like an old or a long-standing friendship, is what I feel here for you. You could be going, I feel like you're dealing with a lot right now, soul, and there are things that have like jumped up into your awareness that have like kind of brought you down a little bit. They've kind of like been a bit of a bummer, and rightly so, because they're big deals, they're big issues and stuff that weighs heavily on your heart. Because here, this is the center of your reading, soul illumination. You've got a reversal on the star card, crossed by Mr. Drinky Pants here, helping or hurting you. And this is a King of Water. This is the King of Cups. This could be a lover in your environment. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But I would say, if you're moving from one business partner to another, or potentially one romantic partner to another, you need to very much consider or discern whether or not the new partner or this water sign in your life, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, is actually a distraction to you, or if this is what you're truly wanting. If this is what and you might not even be able to do that right now, unfortunately, whether things are so new, so fresh, or you're just at a point where it's like you're dealing with so much, people keep coming in, and you haven't had much time to like do like the vision questing, right? And it's more than just goal setting. But look at this. You're going to be fine in through summer. Leo season's good. You're going to kind of keep the strength and the power running your way. And this is it's a little bit slower energy, but it's forward progression. And it's certainty. The strength does not come without certainty. Like imagine if there was a big heavy log on the ground, right? You wouldn't attempt to pick it up unless there was something certain in your mind that at least gave you the ability that, hey, I might be able to do it. Oh, actually, I probably could do it if I just actually went and did it. So there's a lot of certainty coming for you. You're dealing with a lot here that could be causing you to question things, second guess yourself. But there's a change coming for you. You might be deciding not to let somebody back in, or not to let somebody in at all, whether it's a new person or old person. These kings that are up in your reading here, I have a feeling that they're up to no good, or they're people in your environment that it's like you're kind of having to transmute. Like, and as Sagittarius, it's like it's somebody that could be very well be in your way, right? Or acting as a distraction. Okay. As we move up the healing staff, things are going to pick up for you. People are liking the way you stand on certain issues. People like being allied with you in terms of like thinking. You know, I know in my knowingness of reading in the past, a lot of it did surround the workplace. It's here again in the Seven of Wands. Just showing that things will pick up. Things are going to be picking up. And it's like you're not going to have to remain in the Seven of Wands forever. You are having to keep fighting. You're guarding, because I don't know why all of these people are coming at you. But very nice. As long as this stuff isn't following you to sleep, you know, what is the old adage? You know, thank you for allowing me to release the anger at the end of the day rather than waking up with it in the morning. Release it at night so that it doesn't have nearly any power again the next morning. Okay. But something here, a payment will be on time. Somebody might owe you a lot of cold hard cash too. You might have lent some money out here and somebody's been like being really like jerkish about, sort of timely payment or honoring a contract. Okay, as well. It should be fine by the end of July. Give that 1 month, whatever that might be. Okay. One last card. Oh, we didn't talk about this. We should have talked about this. This was at the crown of your reading. Number 13, death. The card of transformation. Okay. Card of Scorpio as well. Could be that water sign that's kind of like in your path right now. You decide what you want to do with that person. If you want things to change, if maybe you want to change the world together, maybe you want to change your environment or something of that nature. This is showing you becoming a master of your own sea. Okay, especially with that King of Water being there. It's not the worst card to see because this card is about creative control as well. Creative creation even, right? In the birthing process. Okay. I'm sure if you... Yeah, keep that Seven of Wands energy working. Okay. Absolutely. Okay, Soul Illumination. Thanks so much for the super chat. It's really nice to connect. And I do appreciate that. And hey, thank you so much for supporting this channel. But Soul, your tribe, anytime, okay? We'll get it going on. I will. 7 all day. Hello, D Lovely. Hello, Found in Wonderland. You're welcome on to the late night Akash. You're on the legendary light shift on the way to wherever we're going. The other side of the Milky Way, right? We're a spaceship superstar. Well, thanks for checking in. That's really great. Hello, Seabass. Interesting. Seabass on the first-time caller line. How are you, Seabass Rincon? We are kind of interesting. We're an interesting group of people that likes to hang out. This is our late night Akash program. You know the drill. They're there. I heard Steve singing on Ramblin' Mike's chat. He was singing the "When the White Knight is talking backwards and the Red Queen's off with her head." Okay, let's see what the good vibes, brother. Everybody seems to be going through a lot lately. That's okay. Come back when you're feeling better, good vibes. Come back when you know that if you're riding a wave. And remember, through all of this, whether it's the brain, whether it's feeling like you fit, the wave, maybe you're raven, maybe you need to speak with the raven. But the wave arises and then it subsides. It arises and then it subsides. So for you, I feel like when you're feeling this way, don't fight it. Just allow it. Have a deep emotional experience with it. And then that way you will be in awareness that when it comes up, you're the master of it. You own it, that feeling or that thought loop, and then it will go away. And then when it goes away, that's when you can come out, find us, find your people, find some fellowship, something of that nature. Okay, good vibes. Just wanted to send you off with a message too that you can chill with. Okay, cool kids forever, ever. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Hawaiian. Did I miss you? Oh, right. We were gonna go to you, and then Soul hit us with the beautiful flower in the fire. So thanks for reminding me where we were. We're a circle. There's no lineup here. That's good. Soul illumination, keeping the environment pure, keeping it clean. That's good. Yes, please, Hawaiian goddess. Yes, please. You're Libra. I'd like to know what's going on with the Aries, the Cameron. Or Cameron, the Aries. I haven't talked to him today. I hope he's safe. Okay, sure. Can have a look. We can have a look. And then Seaboss, maybe we can, if you just vibe with us and say hi to everybody in the room. This week is our subscriber drive, so feel free to hit the notifications and the like buttons and all the bells and whistles. And then you can vibe in and collect readings as we go. People, this is authentic tarot for authentic people. People they come for a free reading and then they end up staying for the vibe. Yeah, have a good rest. Good vibes. Remember, allowance. Try a man named Eckhart Tolle. Good vibes, brother. I'm not sure if you've heard of Eckhart Tolle. That's a door of the library that would probably be worth opening for you right now, especially if it feels very heavy. Okay. I feel as if your person might have received an offer today, Hawaiian goddess Cameron. I also feel like he might have been home from work or playing hooky from school or not being at work. Okay. I'm not sure if this person has any like compulsive behaviors, addictions, obsessions, or is like kind of like a master of illusion. I wonder about this person, like, and to be honest here, Hawaiian goddess, I want to say like almost like struggling to hang on to a job, maybe struggling to find a job, being very worried, maybe in some lack mentality or always concerned about resources. I think there was an offer that came to him today, but it was not about a job. Yeah. That makes sense you say that. He's hiding. He's not at work. He's not out. He's on the run. Whew. So there's been legal issues. This guy was he Doug Judy? Was he the Pontiac Bandit? This person liked to steal vehicles, like to steal cars. I'm not sure what the legal issue is. I feel like he might run with a real rough crowd. Okay. But don't worry. Aries are the emperor. He'll find a way out. He will find a way out. Yeah. But there's good potentiality just in the knowingness of what you typed in for context. This person is not worried about it, but they are prepared to be on the lam, to boogie out. 8 of Cups in the world. They're ready to put some miles behind them. So the offer but it's going to be dependent on the offer that was made to him today. I don't know if this crowd that he's with is like a really rough crowd, or if he's going to have to be like indebted to somebody for like chilling out or hiding out. Okay. The law system itself is not really surfacing right here. Like he's definitely on the radar, but we've only got blue here. We don't have much red going on. Okay. So it's like he's like evading right now or laying low, as you said. Okay. So Hawaiian goddess, thanks for coming in. I know it's been a minute. I'm glad we got a chance to catch up tonight. Normally we don't do readings on the late night Akash, but you know what? I feel like lifting that heavy weight. I feel like pushing it up there. He was being blackmailed. Oh, interesting. The Page of Pentacles was there, though. Has that, like, that is past he was being blackmailed. Not anymore. I don't know what he did to upset somebody, but hey, this person's like running and hiding from a lot of things. Yeah, sending love. That's tough if it's someone you love and care about when they're going through that. Okay. To be honest, I see you safely looking at this from afar. I don't see you being too directly involved with this. Even innately, when the cards came up, it was all like Cameron. There wasn't a like for Hawaiian Goddess seeing you in the reading so much. Okay, so that's really good. All right, we're just kind of bumping along, just kind of having a fun vibe night. Should I light a campfire in here? Should we get this going? I don't know what's going on. And yeah, best wishes to the soul brother. Or vibes, good vibes, brother. Seabass. Kick his ass, Seabass. Recorded it and is using. Oh, wow. We really have to be on the lookout for that nowadays. We should be well-behaved peoples. You can be bad if you want. Just don't let anybody catch you on smartphone. Dang. That's a bummer. That is a rough go. Yeah, big hugs for the Hawaiian Goddess for sure on that one. And lovely Lotus, hopefully you're feeling better. And Selena, thank you to Christina and Ange and Tati for the support. What a strong net of and soul illumination. What a strong net of support we have here through our moderators. It's so amazing what you guys do. Yeah, money's slowly becoming an issue, I think, for this person, but I would keep this at a distance if I was you, Hawaiian Goddess. I know that might be tough. Page of Pentacles again. Page of Pentacles was there. It's not out of the field of infinite potentiality, Hawaiian. You know, those pages, they're all about the messages. Right? Oh, that's good. That's good, lovely Lotus. And Eve even dropped by. Did Eve cook that for you up on the beach? Sebastian. Sebas, are you there on the first time callers line? Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yeah, there was no like judgment card, no justice card. And normally there was no red to complement the blue in the reading. So it's like there's evaded. Rincon. And welcome anyone that's watching and not participating in the chat. Don't be scared. We don't bite. This is the Late Night Akash on 99.9. The good vibes of tarot. Oh, that's good. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Special shout out to Barry Manilow at the Copacabana. Just a hot little spot north of Havana. Let me take you back for Barry Manilow. There wasn't too much going on. Today, Barry Manilow was the only one that caught my eye in terms of like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's pretty cool. Born in 1943, this guy James Ludlow Elliott, who was the astronomer who discovered the rings of Uranus. Okay, I know they got to change the name of that planet because, and then again on 1946, 3 years later, 1946, Barry Manilow. Right? Her name was Hannah. She was a showgirl. Yeah. Okay. And so it's June 17th. If we get in the DeLorean for a second and we go back exactly 25 years to June 17th, 1994, this was the day that bizarre highway police chase with O.J. Simpson happened, and it ended up in his arrest for the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. 25 years ago on a June 17th, that crazy car chase with O.J. went down. 25 years ago to the day. Isn't that something? She was a showgirl. So Hawaiian Goddess, I wonder, running from the law, breaking the law, and we talked about Sagittarius strawberry full moon. We talked about the fuzz. We talked about people going a little bit off the, because this is affecting people deeply. It's one of those traditional full moons that's an expose, shining a light in on the darkness. Professional is just a relative term. Like, you could let me do your eyeliner, but you might end up wishing that you didn't. Oh yeah, Found in Wonderland was here as well. So Found in Wonderland, it's been a minute. Maybe we can pull an oracle card for you with your kind permission. She was a showgirl. What else do we have going up here? Okay, how about this, Hawaiian Goddess? 2 years ago on this date, the double-hulled 66-foot Polynesian Voyaging canoe Hokula A returned to Hawaii from an around-the-world trip. It was a canoe. They set sail from Hawaii, went all the way around the world, and then arrived back in Hawaii on a June 17th. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, it's all about around the world. And I won't sing the Daft Punk song because I don't know the words. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'd like an oracle? Okay. And you can let me know, Alice, if you would like. This is called the Sacred Rebels, and this is the Goddess Oracle deck. Yeah, right, that's how it goes. Around the world, right? Around the world. Making my way downtown because I'm homebound. It's like a... Cool, Wonderland. Are you late for a tea party? Good God, the rabbit was so late. He was so worried about being late for that damn tea party. And when he got there, it was just a bunch of jokers. Clowns to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Here I am. This is the new deck that we opened up on the midnight special on Friday. How deep does it go? And Eve, you let me know if you want a card. I tend to take Eve for granted because she's always she's always cooking. She's always taking care of the campfire. Always here vibing with us. Okay, Found in Wonderland. You pulled this card. That's a beauty. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. So, eclipse season, July 2nd. Dream a beautiful dream. This is going to be a very good time, I feel, for people to receive divine messages, you know, clues to their ascension process. I feel that things are about to change for you as well. This is a big, significant card of change. And this is a big, significant card about being able to see through something. So if there's something in your path, Found in Wonderland, that is like coming across as suspect to you, you should be able, maybe not directly through a dream, but even in terms of your waking day, you should be able to see through this person or this situation. It is a very nice card. Or, you know, we were just singing about it. Around the world, right? Remember that Wonderland, Alice, is a big place. Okay. Sometimes we could get caught up at the tea party for like days on end, years on end, decades sometimes, and forget, hey, I forgot to go to the Taj Mahal. Oh, I forgot to go to Niagara Falls. I forgot to go to the Grand Canyon. So you might be at a time in your life where it's like starting to dream and vision of these things now and putting them into your awareness and your mindfulness of why you're working, why you're striving, why you're putting your best foot forward every day. This card is saying almost like, choose a purpose. It's your playground. It's your wonderland. Around the world, around the world. Okay? So yeah, very nice energy for you to have. Awesome. Oh, you're welcome so much. Thank you for coming and tribing with us. It's very nice. It's very nice. And D Lovely, I see you there. Thank you so much for tribing with us tonight. The stream ended and you realized it wasn't me. Uh-oh. Well, that's good. Big hearts. Big ups to you. Big hearts to you. Right? Because a horse is a horse unless, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, unless, of course, the famous horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Well, that's because I was just like intuiting that card to her name and the vibe we were getting about Alice in Wonderland tonight. She brings that with her. What a beautiful... I need to watch it again. It's been too many years. Are you thinking of the band, The Tea Party? Maybe? I don't know. It's all good, D Lovely. And thanks for adding me to Instagram. I see you there. For anybody that were at Instagram at Legendary Tarot, I think I got the description updated to carry the email for you, soul. That was good. Oh, some get lost at the party. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, why did we start this in the first place? Si tengo alguna oportunidad con mi ex Gemini, soy Virgo. Okay, we'll go for that. I can't go for that, no. Oh, I can't get with that, no. Go ahead, Selena. You're on the late night Akash. We're no more lists. It's just about vibing, tribing, and catching my attention through divine timing. Manuela, thank you. Thank you. Remember, self-love. Okay, your cards are all about the return to self-love, that truth, that inner work. Make it manifest. Okay, make it manifest. Get in that powerful co-creator space that you know. Make room for that in your life even. And cut through the disillusionment. Okay. You let the truth be your guide when it comes to this Leo from the past. Okay. She's a Gemini. He's a Virgo. Thanks. I feel like I'm learning another language while I'm here. If he has a chance with his ex. Okay, Roberto. Can I ask you guys a question before I do that? No, I don't know Spanish. No habla español. Je ne even parle français très bien. I can't. I'm a country boy. I don't know that kind of stuff. Okay, Tatiana, what do you call a person with a rubber toe? Yes, exactly. Focus on Roberto now. I'm just getting some cards out. This like tarot's very... Okay. Roberto, it looks as though the opportunity could be there. Okay. Even though this Ace of Wands is new, it looks like this is like hot love and emotion. But it's like the reason for returning is not the best. Is not the best. You might be able to smush one more time or two more times. But this is almost like, look at all the reverse arches here. This has all been filled up. It's like, it's all been done before. Somebody's wanting to experience change, but they're not getting it. They're stuck in all facets of their life. Okay. But you might reevaluate when the time comes. Okay. This is the end of a big cycle. There's a chance for a little bit of smushing, but in terms of romance, I don't see this having the substance. Okay. So big hugs to you. I don't know if this friend of yours, this ex of yours, likes to play games maybe, but it shows that they're remaining unchanged. Okay, they haven't changed and they're not willing to change. And we have everybody from Honduras all the way to Guatemala and bring it back around to Belize. Okay, thanks for making it global, Yulisa, and to Roberto. Sorry, no habla español. No sprechen Sie Deutsch. Good vibes. This is the Akash. This is the place to come. If you're feeling a little low, a little lonely, you want some good people that have, energy to share, intuitive guidance, and regular guidance to share. Don't worry. As long as you're not being aggressive towards anyone, it's not energy that we can't receive and contrast and transmute to something beautiful and beneficial for all of us. Okay. Don't go off grid. Not yet, good vibes. Don't go off the grid. Okay. You would probably like Crafty Tarot. The guy that comes on here, his name's Crafty Tarot. I feel that you would be very matched. I feel like he might be able to give you a lot of good insight because They have this mantra. It's called FTW, but what it really means, it's just secret for like your life, your world, your understanding is yours. When people can't get with it or can't resonate with it, sometimes you have to like bring that all in and be like, all right, maybe the harmony that I have with my family, with my life, with my loved ones is better off if the expression of what you're going through is not there for them to judge. You just remove it from their presence, from their awareness. It doesn't mean that you let go of it or that you regress on it. You're not burying it here either. But what you're doing is you're keeping your intentions close to your heart. And that's perfectly fine. And then there's some safety in that distance, good vibe, brother, where you know in your heart what feels true, what feels right, what is true. You just begin that little bit of a process of being like, okay, these people don't get it. You know, life is short. We're here for only a small amount of time anyways. Why would you subject yourself to anything more terrible, anything more miserable, and that sort of thing, right? You don't want to go through those cold nights. You're better off developing your sanctuary into a place where you can fully immerse yourself in self-love. And if you have to close the door, the bedroom door, to do whatever you do or create whatever you create or research whatever it is you research, that's fine. You know, you do a little bit of work with the family to, you know, what do they call it? To earn your keep. That's all that's really required from you, especially if you're not understanding one another. Just allow it to be your relationships to be mutually beneficial for survival so that you can take care of your needs. And you may find that once you've silenced the issue by being a little bit more clandestine or keeping it closer to your heart rather than as an expression, you know, you may find that harmony can come. And you might be able to do both things simultaneously. Okay? Stay with the love that you share and the people that share their love with you. Okay, good vibes, brother? And whatever it is that you're going through, if you feel like you need support, maybe the people like your family that's always supported you through like childhood or through whatever it is you're going, maybe these are not the right people to support you through this particular avenue. That's what I'm saying. It rings true. Go and find your people, find your fellowship, and just work with your family or your relationship. And if she doesn't want to talk to you on the phone, that's her loss, right? It's her loss. Oh, that's all right. It's all right. Skarika, welcome to the program. It's a late night, Akash. You're always welcome here. You are. Indeed, lovely. Is there anyone else that I said I would catch up with and then didn't? Let me know now, okay? You can call me, Erica. All right. You can call. Hey, Erica, you could call me. You could call me, Erica. When translating for you, Lisa. Well, that's cool. We all go through these things. Like a miniature little door in a hall at the end of a hallway. We'll just go through them. We'll work our way through them. Oh, SK Erica. Okay, now I got it. I gotta train my brain. I didn't. Okay, yeah, we'll get it. I'll get there definitely. Guillermo, will he get his health back? He suffered a stroke. Those can be really disabling. I'll be honest, Selena, it's very hard for me to do a health reading on a third party situation just from tarot. His spiritual health has improved. It's like, you know how they say, like, if a person loses their eyesight, their sense of taste and smell becomes better. I feel what your father might have went through allowed his spirit to become more healthy, more full, more awake. And that's important in itself. Even as the physical decays, as we age, which we shouldn't be if we're drinking the thank you water. But the spiritual health has been able to kick up a notch while Guillermo was still alive, which is, from an older generation. That's a blessing to have in itself. It's not that it's a blessing that he suffered from that. I'm just saying, when you ask about whether his health will get better, physically, I can't say with any level of certainty. Okay, because I'm not a doctor. But spiritually, ooh, that's juicy. That's juicy. Ulisa, that's juicy. You might have gotten the what up with that moment. It's part of the show where I go, ooh, what's up with that? I said, now what's up with that? Ooh, what's up with that? I said, now what's up with that? What is up? What is up? What is up with that? Okay. That sounds juicy. What's a Virgo going to do? What you gonna do when I'm gone? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I'm gone? Hi, Hanifa. See you there. Thanks for being such a sweetheart. You're not. You're not. You're just going through some ascension situations. To be honest, and I don't know if you can understand me, Ulysses, but this Virgo might go out and find somebody to go out with as sort of a this for that or tit for tat kind of thing. If that makes sense, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay. Something about secrets. Yeah. I can't see this working out too well. Jealousy is not really a factor here. It's more has a feeling of despair to it than like action point, like doing anything about it. It'd just be like skulking or like not skulking, sulking. They'll be butt hurt, not butt chapped. Ulysses, they will. They might go into a funk. It might send this Virgo person, into a funk, into a bit of a depression. If he finds out, it might cause him to be depressed and sad. We doing the full moon shuffle. That's right. It's the icky shuffle. We shuffle over here. We shuffle over there. And for everybody, thank you so much to Tatiana for translating the two questions we have in Espanol. It's really great. A 5D snuggle. Oh my goodness. On Sexy Pizza, did someone order a full moon in Sagittarius? I got your order right here. It's for 212 Boogie Woogie Avenue. Please pick up. Are you still there? You still there? Naomi! Yes. It's cool of you to come be here. How was the concert, Naomi? It's been a minute. Yeah, strawberries. Strawberry fields forever. Right? And for anybody new, it's a subscription week. The first time caller line is open, as is the super chat line. Hit all the bells and whistles here, and then be sure to go over and see Tati Torres to hit more bells and whistles. Soul Illumination as well. Making pizza howling at the moon sounds like fun. I'd be down, Eve, except, oh God, 6 o'clock comes so early in the morning. Yeah? And did she take you on a wild, crazy adventure? Hey, Dev Dada. Welcome. And Paolo. A short one, mate. Okay, sure. Taurus X Libra. What you want to know? What you want to know? And I'm just going to scroll back to see if you put... If you could form your answer in the form of a question, just like they do on Jeopardy, that'd be great. Taurus X Libra. We'll just do a card for a Taurus and one for the Libra. How about that? Keep it short and sweet. Nah, it's okay. Don't need more info. Taurus is appearing like a reversal on a King of Cups. Okay. Who's into grandpa's cough syrup? Who is being emotionally withdrawn right now? Okay. It's not cool. Wow. And check that out. The Libra here is trying to be fair. But it's like, I feel that the Taurus has them feeling a little bit upside down. Now, these are neither one of the elements of the signs that you pulled. So nobody's really, I feel like, acting in character here. As far as getting together, these cards don't look good, Paolo. I'm sorry about that. But there's just looks like a mix of like not compatible, not cohabitable, not really energetically matched at this time, okay? The moon better flip. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Okay? So, Paolo, big hugs. And it's not that is like generally like you could look in traditional astrology and find out more about your compatibility, but something here says there's like a deep, rich history. And two people that are like, again, maybe somewhat sedentary in their ways, stable in their ways. So it's like something needs to change in order to make more magic happen, but nothing's going to change because both parties, I feel, have arrived at a point of understanding, mastery, forgiveness, something where it's like, I don't know if it's, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Thanks, Tatiana. That's really nice of you to do that. And know that you don't necessarily have to for sure. Absolutely right. No, you share, Naomi. Don't tell me to share. You share. You took it first. You took it first. I can't say, Naomi, that I was completely jelly. I was thinking about you and Tatiana when I was out driving around looking for food. And then we came back and had this radical live program. And we talked about you and Tatiana the whole night while you were at the concert. Nothing bad. we were just your cheerleading squad. Yeah, of course. Of course. Devdata, what's new? What is new and improved? You got that Scorpio lady off your mind yet? Devdata, with your permission, I'd like to pull you a Rebel Oracle card. These are the ones we unboxed on Friday. I'd like to pull one for you, if that's okay. Alejandro! Hard on the key. Look at the little, what is that, not a Pomeranian, a Corgi? Is that a Corgi in a microdot? That's unreal. Maybe there's a way I could turn on subtitles in Espanol. I'm so not computer tech legit savvy at all whatsoever. Ain't nothing hotter than the jam Devdata. Devdata, are you still... Was Devdata just in and out, showing support, showing love? I love it when you guys do that, but I'm like, dang. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's better to stay up a little bit late and jam out with the cool kids than it is, being worried about being too tired in the morning. You know you're going to be tired in the morning, so don't worry about it. You can just rest. You don't even have to look at this guy with the mug. Oh my goodness, I got Eve making pizza now. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I was singing that earlier, Hanifa. I like to go swimming with bare naked women and swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. Yulisa, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, if Devdata's not going to answer, then I should pull a Sacred Rebel for Hanifa. Right? And special thanks to Tatiana on the translation team. I knew you were going to say yes. Hanifa, you've pulled card number 27 from your Sacred Rebel is receiving. Okay? About there, out on the front line. Taking in all the world has to offer, Hanifa. Remember in Monopoly, I don't know if you know Monopoly, the board game. Remember you pull that one card that said, bank error in your favor. Receive $25. Hi, Yvette. Receive $25. Don't worry about it. If money in abundance start coming your way, Yvette, don't ever doubt it, that it was meant to be or that you don't deserve it, because you do deserve it. You do deserve all the blessings in your life. And when you begin to count them and keep them diversified and live in appreciation of them, more and more will come. And as long as you're open to receiving them, sky's the limit, as they say. You can't have what you want, be what you want. Sky is the limit, right? Receiving does have that. It's almost like a catapult effect, like the long bomb, like the Hail Mary. Like you sent it out there a long time ago through your intention, your good works, your generosity. So now be there, because it will come and it'll knock at your door and it'll be like, remember all that good works, good deeds, good things, kind words, tips, all that stuff that you sent out through all those years of your life? It wants to come back to you. So maybe a simple meditation, Hanifa. You could even just Google it after the program or when you're done with us, about meditations that are solely devoted to receiving. How to open those things up for yourself. You want to stay protected, of course, right? But see in that card, that person is a little bit uncertain to Have the sweet nectar. It's there. It's right at the door. It's right at the lips, right? A little bit of faith is what's being asked for now as well, I feel, Hanifa, in whatever you're going through. Some faith, okay? Thanks, soul. That's really great. I say, right? That's really good. Dev Dada turned us on and then went to go play Fortnite. I'm just kidding, Dev. I'm just trying to get your attention. People always come here, they try and get the reader's attention. Now the flip-flop is reverse. The flip-flop is true. Yeah, it was a lovely card, Hanifa. Let's be open to that. Dev Dada, where are you? Naomi, did you get a goddess card this weekend? Did you get an oracle card this weekend? I haven't seen you. You haven't gotten one. I'm going to get you something out here. 2 hours already? My God, it's 11:30. I missed my 11:11. It's all good. It'll come again twice tomorrow. It's okay. I know Selena was struggling to stay awake. Or maybe not awake, but just here with us. She wants to stay. I want to stay longer too. You're welcome. Thanks. And thank you, Naomi. That's so great. It's the reason I started the stream tonight was so that everybody could say hi to each other. It was really neat. I was talking to so many of you on Instagram and through the email. Do some tapping. Okay, in a minute, I will, Alejandro. Nice, Naomi. There she is. Look at Lilith. That's one I can pronounce. Goddess of independence. Goddess of, you can go your own way. Right? Yeah, very nice. What is independence all about? Standing on your own 2 feet. Knowing that nothing can break your stride. Knowing that you can be single by choice. And you can also get involved by choice. But again, I feel like to be energetically matched with Naomi, somebody has got to be, she requires a very strong person. Very strong people to be in her life. Because she herself is what Lilith just says. Independent. There's great strength in that. Almost to a point of folly, though. Okay, you got to watch Lilith's boundaries. You got to watch your own boundaries, too, from time to time. Okay, that's what she also says here as well. Make sure boundaries are established, known, communicated. Okay. And it's like, this is an unstoppable force when it's working for you, because this allows the environment needed for co-creation, for manifestation. Lilith is like preparing for you a house or a place almost, I feel, where you can come into with a level of calm assurance in your independence so that you can remain there and never have to fear that it's not what you wanted, or the grass could be so much greener on the other side of the fence. Okay, something of that nature. This is again about letting go of stress, not worrying. Okay. Not giving things, the benefit of the doubt. If it's a distraction or if it stands in the way of independence, you're barreling through it this summer. You're pushing through it. Okay. Super stressed. Try to know yourself without the thing that's causing your stress. And what I mean by that is go into certain meditations for yourself where you set the intention of how would it feel if this thing that is stressing me was not there. Yeah. He's distracting you from yourself. Well, that's okay. You can have fun, you can play, you can even find a partner. But this independence, this is that part of you, that unique personal relationship you have with your higher self and with Source, that no matter even the closest romantic of lovers, soulmate, there are some boundaries or barriers there that even though that person is maybe your divine selection or somebody that you carry, Lilith all about boundaries for you. Okay. Wow. So that's kind of cool. That's legit. That's kind of cool. Isn't it cool, Kenny? Isn't it cool? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just teasing y'all. Yeah, we're loaded up with goddesses. Yvette, did you get your goddess card this weekend? Did you get your goddess card this weekend? Tatiana, I don't know if we got yours out either. We may have. You're most welcome. Oh yeah, tap. Right. We'll do the tap. I'll stop you. How about this, Alejandro? And the tracing, I don't know the tracing like that. Oh yeah, right. She got the card of inspiration. That almost brought me to tears. Yvette, I haven't been close to crying on this channel since the Cancer New Moon back in 2017. I think I broke down on that pre-recorded program. I can't remember though. And the Apple Chrome, of course it was. Oh yeah, for anyone preferring to donate in secret, there's a link below as well. Keeps the channel running. All right, well, we pulled that card for Nana, Yvette. Why don't we get an update from the Oracle, from the Goddess Oracle for you? With your permission, of course. How was that for tapping, Alejandro? It's just the cards. Because we did put SMR in the title. Because we like to attract people. You like that sounds? Yeah, the cards are great. Carla. Tree truck. Trunk. It was burned from the shape of a crescent moon. It was amazing. Did we miss someone? Carla. Oh my goodness, on the first time caller line? Oh my goodness, somebody slipped through. Sorry, Carla. We'll get to you next time. Absolutely. Okay. So Alejandro, we're going to read these cards now instead of tapping them on the table. We're kind of like dynamic for a bit. We're going to get a goddess card out. Yvette, Persephone, the card of inexperience. Now, why in God's green earth would you have inexperience up from your oracle, from your goddess? Why would the goddesses be asking or pointing us in the way of inexperience? Well, let's ask ourselves, what is the opposite? Experience? How do you get experience if you're inexperienced? You get in experience. You have the experience. You treat yourself to the experience. This could be just a call that things might be feeling like a little bit stale around you lately. Like maybe it's like if you like watch movies or TV or indulge in fantastical thinking, Yvette, maybe sometimes it leaves you a little bit like full of like, I don't know, just some like mundane sorrow at times, I feel, where it's like you really could be making huge gains in terms of like your worldly presence, right? Your global experience, your life experience. If you are in the experience, Persephone wants you to ask yourself, Yvette, as comfortable as it is, what are the areas of inexperience that you would like to grow? Especially if you do have the time, right? I know things are busy for you as well, right? But this is asking you to turn over a new leaf, start a brand new hobby, something totally off the beaten path, okay? Or go somewhere that you've never been before. It's almost as if inner spirit is calling out for that right now, saying it's like, it's been too much of the same. Misty would love that. It's card number 42. It's the secret to life. The secret to everything is just to be in experience. Experience it on many levels while you're having the experience. Okay. This is really about those new leaves and too much of the same old, right? The little birdies and flowers in her hair. It's like for a higher calling, higher purpose. Okay. So that's good, Yvette. Nice we could catch up. Alejandro, who doesn't want one? Who doesn't want one? Of course, and thank you for asking so politely. That's really good. She has a beautiful. Well, you all have beautiful voices. We all have a beautiful voice. You're welcome so much. Naomi, it's because we drink too much coffee. I come from a land down under. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Sorry if I'm crossing over into the Oz NZ. How can you get a reading? Well, Alejandro, you have arrived. This is your reading. You take the driver's seat. Hop in my spaceship here. Sit right here in my driver's seat. Okay? Kiwi and Aussies. I've witnessed fist fights as a result of it. Confusing the two. Jefferson Star. How about just Starship? In case you forgot, we built this city on rock and roll. So Alejandro, what I'm going to ask you to do is to ask me a question. Oh, I know, Alejandro. Do you like Pokemon? If not, that's okay. But just type something inspiring or a question or something into the chat. Okay? Yes, everyone do. Please check out Soul Illumination's page. channel page and her videos and her live streams for anybody that's going through anything and needs to be replenished with a good dose of love yourself and stand in your own power. Please do go see Soul Illumination. She's beautiful. Did Naomi miss the whole Pokemon thing too? Or did Naomi get her? I think Naomi got her Poke. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Soul Illumination. We shout it out often, and usually it's when people come in with readings on just the big old basket of despair or pain or just something ugly happened to them. Usually that's when I get into shouting out your stuff, because it's always resonant. It's so important, and we need it. We're like we're like sister tribes. We started out as one big beach fire, and now we've got like 4 or 5 different fires and different circles of tribes and people dancing, and it's growing, and it's so awesome. Yvette, you missed the Pokemon readings? Oh, Yvette. We could go ahead and get you a Pokemon, Yvette. So what you have to do is you have to pick a number between 1 and 150. And I'm not going to guess it. So you have to tell me what it is. Can I get another Pokemon? You got to catch them all. After Yvette. 4? 4? Okay. Hi, Miss Lovely Ace. Welcome to the Late Night Akash, where our friend Pikachu has brought all his friends. Okay, Yvette. So the number you picked has a corresponding Pokemon. I've been divining this Pokemon poster and doing readings for people. Believe it or not, they've been resonating. Oh, of course. Of course, it's Charmander. Okay, see this little guy right there? Little orange guy? That's Charmander. Okay, it's Charizard's little brother. So what we have here for you, Yvette, and it's so closely related to that Persephone card that just came up. This is about you needing to grow into fullness. You needing to realize your potential timelines, the infinite field of potentiality, and just you, the potential you have as a person. It's about recognizing it and being able to grow into it, okay? With love and open arms, a fiery past, okay? A past that, you don't even wish upon your worst enemies sometimes. It's been a lot, but it's brought you to this place of like hatching. Like you've been in the fire and you've been refined a little bit like a diamond now. And now it's time to go out and shine. Now it's time to go out and grow. Again, this is hobby based. This is sacral chakra. Maybe transmuting a little bit of desire and passion into creativity for you as well with Charmander. Okay. Charmander as well lets me know is that you need to keep your ear to the ground, so to speak. You need to keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on around you. And this is leading to higher intuitive gifts, could be. So if Tati's trying to convince you to start that channel, this is about you connecting on very many different levels and really feeling it. And so maybe again, meditation is the catch-all prescription in this place where we're not a doctor. But Charmander's nice there because it's potentiality. It's a room for growth. You have room to grow something new now. Okay? Which is good. Okay. Pika's feet were so cute in the movie. Hey, KB, welcome to the program. You're on the Late Night Akash here at 99.9, the most legendary vibes this side of Sagittarius A. This program is brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. And you can enjoy some because it's wet. and it goes in, and this is the new anti-aging formula as well. So when you drink this in appreciation, you will be young at heart, young of spirit. You'll start looking younger, feeling younger. No need to spend money on Botox or the creams. None of that. You're beautiful enough. This is the anti-aging formula that lasts for a long time. Okay? Drink and think. I drink this stuff so much, I bought the company. I'm thinking of buying the company. So thank you. Alejandro, well, that's good to know that the SMR is working. We're live and vibe. Potential, experience and potential. Growth. Your reading tonight, Yvette, was all about growth. All right. But the movie was good. D Lovely, I see you there, vibing with us. What would you like to do, D Lovely? Would you like some tarot? Miss Lovely Ace chooses 22. Thank you for being on the first time callers line, Miss Lovely Ace. Appreciate you for being here. Using voice dictation. Oh, okay. Tati, Miss Lovely Ace has posted number 22. So I'll read that one and then I'll do your Pokemon. Oh, Rouse is here. 2306 Hut. Rouse. 22. Wow. So, Miss Lovely Ace. This 22 is like a winged Pokemon named Fearow. Okay. So that is just like, ouch, fear, right? This is like having too much on your mind. This is about being weighed down. This Pokemon speaks to like having trouble getting something off the ground right now as well. What it's asking you to do is to take a more lighthearted approach. Fearow wants you to know that if it feels like you can't fly to your potential right now, to get some things off your mind, to stop allowing stressors and anxieties in, absolutely closing the door on these things, because it does. It shows you've got a lot on your mind, and it's hard for you to pick things out right now. Okay, Alejandro, we tried. We'll hit the button and come with us. Come vibe with us anytime. Okay. So the Pharaoh or the Fearow, this is about root chakra work as well. Okay, Ace? This is about taking care of your needs, feeling good, eating healthy, maybe a cleanse or a detox or something of that nature, really to just get the physical, because you're a very strong spiritual person, I feel. You have a lot of either psychic gifts or intuitive empathic abilities, but you're feeling very weighed down right now. So you need to close up shop or whatever that means for a little while. Okay. Help get this project off the ground. Help get your new goals, hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Get some momentum behind them at this point in time. But in order to do so, it's asking you to get rooted, get settled down, and get some of these stressors. Get this Nine of Swords type energy out of here. Okay, that little Pokemon had a lot to say. All right, and as much as I would like to welcome a panic attack, it's very difficult. Usually I'm trying to dismiss them. Okay. PA, we'll put them on the PA system. Are you okay if we just call you PA? Show me your Pokemon. Did you pick a number? 2306? Why are you using Pokemon? Well, okay, it was a long story, Rouse. Crafty Tarot showed me his crystal balls, and I got jealous. So I was like, wow, if he's using divining tools, I'm gonna use a divining tool. And so I was walking down the hallway thinking, what could I use as a divining tool? And I saw the Pokemon poster. I was like, well, let's give this let's take a run at this one. See what comes. because there's lots of things there. There's lots of different pretty colors and stuff like that, and the individuality is highlighted. So I was like, oh, this will be great, and we just did it on a lark, like for a whim. Like I knew it was going to be some pretty cool stuff come out. I'm kind of overwhelmed at the amount of people saying like that actually really resonated, rather than being like that wasn't even close. So thanks for the feedback, Miss Lovely Ace. Thanks for being on the late night Akash with us tonight. We're on a subscription drive this week, so hit all the bells and whistles, and you can come and vibe with us anytime. Absolutely. Okay, great. Well, I think there's more, but in the first run, when they were first created, they were originally just 150, just 150. But I think there's more now. I think there's more. Yeah, there is more. Okay, Rouse, what was your number? You have to, okay, in order to get your Pokemon, Rouse, you have to pick a number between 1 and 150. Okay? And Tatiana, did you put your number in yet? This is going to get you another one. Okay, good night to Alejandro. Thanks for being here. And like D Lovely, we'll definitely we don't do lists here anymore. I just like to try and catch up with everybody as best I can. Okay, you're sweet for that, Tatiana. Big hugs. Did Soul Illumination get? Yeah, Soul. Did you get a Pokemon? Rawls is having a bit of a trouble understanding what we're doing here. It's just it's a game for entertainment purposes only. And I'm not going to guess the number that you pick, because that invites in all the remote viewers and the more government officials. Hi, Akima. Welcome. So it's just a fun thing that we're doing to get more messages out to people. It's just kind of like a one-off. Oh, you did. Great. 160. You even remembered. That's great. That's great. You don't have to pick. You don't have to play Rouse. Absolutely not. D Lovely. I was going to pick a Sacred Rebel card for you, D Lovely, with your permission. You got one? You want a Pokemon one, or would you like a card or a Pokemon? D Lovely. And Rouse, you don't have to have a Poke either. I'll do a card for you. Okay, fair enough, D Lovely. Fair enough. Yeah, they're pretty cool, Yvette. They're pretty cool. Ambika, welcome back. Thanks for being here, Ambika. Really appreciate you. KD Lovely. This is a nice Sacred Rebel Oracle card. You got number 41, card of bringing it into form. It's time for you to take an idea and put it into action. Okay. Hey, Ray, you're not late. Okay. Oh, thank you, Manuela. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. So, D Lovely, this card here, it's like whatever you've been working on, dreaming about, it's time to get it out there. So if you're a painter or a writer or a creative artist of some sort, it's time for you to start getting opinion on your work, start trying to getting your work published or shown. If you're more of an analytical person, if you've got wanderlust or you're wanting to travel, it's time for you to actually establish some concrete plans about how you're going to make that happen. Okay. There's clearly travel going on in this photo. Okay. And if you're uncertain at times about where your spiritual journey is heading you, or if you're having trouble trusting in it, you find you're always having to like test the water before you take a step forward, or sometimes life seems like it's 2 step forwards and 1 step back. That's okay. You can allow it to be. You can move at whatever pace you would like to move at and know that you're supported. Okay. as well. I feel a little bit of root chakra concentration is going to be helpful for you here as well. Maybe it's just choosing your next adventure or getting ready to, get funded a trip further or somewhere further than you've ever been before. This card screams. This card screams strongly about going farther than you've ever been before in regards to something. Okay? So that's a nice card to see there. Okay? And somebody finally picked 99. You're on 99.9, the open frequency. And it took like 4 days of doing this. I was wondering how long it was going to be before somebody picked 99. Okay. Let's get it up. Let's get it up here. I'm sorry about the glare, folks. The midnight sun is just blaring over there. You've got this little pokey creature called Kingler. This is Kingler over here. Okay. Something going on here. They're doing the watermelon crawl here. Okay. Wow. So there's a little bit going on here, D Lovely, as well with your shadow work, I feel. This is about you being able to be in like complete acceptance of all the terrible stuff that you dismiss sometimes too quickly. You really, I feel, on an emotional intelligence level, need to process many things still before moving forward. Okay. This is a slow moving energy, but this is asking you to like almost like face your fears. Okay. It's huge. It's about you looking it square in the eye and saying, like full David Bowie style in Labyrinth, you have no power over me. Doing this to the things of your subconscious that keep you from the things you love and the things that keep you from your happiness. Okay. Again, Rouse knows so much about Pokemon. This is why Rouse is so kind of baffled by what we're doing here, I feel. Okay? It's okay. Don't be scared of it, D Lovely. It's just saying that you might have plateaued in terms of your growth right now until you're facing down some sort of fear or dumping some sort of shadow off, at the bus station downtown, being like, get out of here. I'm beyond this now. Okay? Yeah, it's just like a divination type tool, right? I was singing about swimming earlier, Nicole. The song went like this. I love to go swimming with bare naked women and swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. Right? Everybody all together now. Just, oh, well, thank you, Manuela. I saw the donation come in, and I really appreciate you for that, for sure. Anybody that does want to donate in secret, the link is down below. But we definitely accept the first-time caller line and the super chat line. Okay. I'll try. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't have to happen. You don't have to this is about the next time it arises in your mind, D Lovely, to just be like, that thing that you think about that you're like, ooh, I don't like thinking about that, so I'm just going to stop right now. What I'm asking you and what I feel your invisible love team, or however they put it, is asking you to do is to say, stay in it a little while. Stay in it a little while longer. Dig a little deeper, dive a little deeper, and that's really good. Okay. Hey, Ray, thanks for being on the program. The Pokemon reading, we can get you in on that because I don't believe we've ever connected before, so that's good. Everyone, just be patient. I didn't realize when I pulled those out that we would get such a strong crowd looking for their Pokemons. We've got Ray Mercelin. Ray is on the first-time caller line. Ray, thank you for being on the Late Night Akash here on 99.9. We appreciate you for that. Looking for the big number 3, manifestation. Remember, it goes all the way up to 150. Everyone goes all the way up to 150, but 3 is a good number. And somebody had this on the very first. I think this might have been the very first one we ever did for somebody. Also picked 3, and this is Pokemon Venusaur. Venusaur. Okay. This is very much, Ray, about crown chakra energy. This is very much about like your awakening process, I feel. Things have seemed a little bit heavy right now due to too much thinking, I feel. But there's spiritual growth that is occurring either in your environment or that you are bringing about for yourself through your own research, through your own methodology. Okay. Venusaur really wants you to affirm for yourself how loved you are, how beautiful you are, how much your love means to other people. Okay. And being able to grow in that, being able to be comfortable in that energy. It's a very benevolent, harmonious thing. Ray, this lets me know that you're the type of person that is like very funny. You're very humorous. You're very quick-witted. You're very, you're the person that tends to like take the edge off situations through laughter at times. And this is really good energy to have it working with you. Okay. Full blossom, full moon time, very strong for you. Not just this one. In general, for you, full times are very much a great place to be at a point of expression. So now grow forward. I feel, and when I say grow, it's not just go forward. I actually meant grow forward. And what I mean by that is like when you have your field of potentiality, your timelines out in front of you, where do I go? What do I do? You know, this is about you consciously choosing with the knowledge that your steps are filled with purpose. So there is a fulfillment aspect to that particular Pokemon as well. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So thanks for being on the program on the First Time Callers line. I probably promised so much stuff to so many people now. Like I said, we're not keeping a list. Good time to catch my attention if I wanted to contact you. I think, oh yeah, PA had a number. Was looking for their Pokemons. And Nicole, I don't think you got your goddess card this weekend, or did you? I can't remember if you got your goddess card over the weekend. I was trying to get them out for all the moderators as best as I could. And Tatiana, thank you for that. You're absolutely right. We want to keep this channel growing strong so that people that find themselves here eventually find themselves, you know, either maybe vibing with Soul Illumination or vibing with Tati Taurus or vibing with some of the other moderators that have channels posted up and helpful, you know, sister tribes that we have. You're very welcome, Ray. Thank you for being on the program. Let's go 21, your football number, PA. On the PA. And at outside linebacker, number 21. No, you must be a running back if you got 20. You must be a running back. PA. This is 21. Okay. So somebody had Fearow. And you've got Pokemon of Spearow. Okay, right beside him there. The person that picked 22. You picked number 21. So this is here. This is very much about trust. This Pokemon in particular is learning to trust what's in front of them and being able to embrace things with a sense of certainty again, of the power that because I've trusted to put myself in this situation, I trust myself to get out of this situation, whatever this situation might be for you. This is about stepping forward in fullness. This is about, kicking ass and taking names. People say that a lot too. And it's not just the football thing. This is about for life now. you have a nice level of confidence about you, but let's make sure that confidence is backed up in faith. Okay. That could lead to a lessening of other outside symptoms or circumstances. Like if anxiety or depression or any of those nasty things are in your life, if you have a sense of faith that backs your confidence, okay, then this is you being able to keep your head held high through all situations. And if other people are trying to bring you down right now and you're having trouble rising above it, just blow through it. Just tell them, maybe being very direct with people, point blank, telling them like, hey, no, that doesn't jive with me, sucker. That doesn't float my boat. That doesn't turn my crank. That's not something that is in my path of least resistance towards my happiness. Therefore, it is a distraction. And don't be afraid to let the people in your life know that. Okay? You don't want to be too harsh with anybody. But just if there's like somebody like that's a complete clown shoes, right? Right? So then if your biggest thing is anxiety and panic attacks, this is asking you to return to a point of faith, right? Sometimes we just need that person in our life to be there to say, hey, PA, it's going to be okay. You don't need some long drawn out explanation of why it's going to be okay, how it's going to be okay, or when it's going to be okay. You just need to know in a moment, el momento, uno momento, hey, it's going to be okay. You're all right. You're fine. Okay. Those are the words you need to hear. And if you have to be the one that tells you those words, do it in front of the mirror with your chin up. When you go outside for a walk, don't be looking at the shoelaces. Be looking up at the moon, the sun, and the stars. Okay. Absolutely. Well, Rouse, you probably know them all, so you get to pick, which is kind of nice. For most people, I wasn't sure if they knew what a Pokemon. I don't know what a Pokemon does. Right now, this is what Pokemon does. 2:10 in Michigan. Sweet. Man, it's after midnight here. Okay, well, I don't know what number Magikarp is. Do you know which number? We'll have to check the Pokemon Index, Rouse. KB, welcome to the program on the first time caller line. That's exactly what happens, KB. You just go ahead and, okay, I picked 56. Okay. All right, KB. Manuel, come join with us next time. Thank you for the donation. And when you donate and vibe with us, this is how you vibe, and we can get additional messages as things move on. It was just kind of a quick, this is the Akash program, just kind of a quick insight into your question. But thank you for the donation, and we'll be sure to connect again next time we're together. That's good. I'm glad that resonated, Panic Attack. What did KB say? 56? I love it. So rando. 56. Bringo. Okay, 56. Wow, what a beautiful little fox type Pokemon. This is like a foxy type thing. See that with his tail and his head there? This is card 56. Oh, sorry, that was 59. I'm sorry. Sorry, KB. I got confused there in my 6'9". It's an agricultural reference. You don't want to get that confused too often. Okay. You actually got this Pokemon here, 56, called Mankey. He's not quite a monkey. He's not quite a man with a key, but he's Mankey. Okay. KB. You have a deep, mysterious past. A very mysterious past. I feel as if you're the type of person, when you enter a room, people are not sure what to make of you until they really get to know you. You could be very shy until people get to know you, or sometimes coming off a little bit standoffish until people get to know you. So this card is letting me know is like, kind of be aware of how you're presenting. Your first impressions on people, okay? Maybe the benefit of the doubt that you give people could go either way. You might be very over trusting and give people the benefit of the doubt for too long, or you may need to work on being a little bit open to understanding shortcomings, either for yourself or for other people, and kind of asking yourself, like, why are these limitations here? Why are these shortcomings always showing up? Why is my pet peeve always here? Like, when I've been doing the work to, like, you're a bundle of random. So, but a mysterious past. You are very sure, you're very grounded right now, which is good. And you have the potential to be an influencer, to be quite a powerful force to be reckoned with as well. There's a lot of power because this deep, mysterious past that you have gives you incredible balance in moving through today and moving through the future. And it gives you a level of certainty that a lot of people cannot understand. They can't even jive with it because they often find themselves on a different page with you, because there is no way that their background experience is even close to some of the things that you have dealt with or put up with in this particular life. Okay. I don't know if you're absolutely yoked. Physical fitness comes through in this. This Pokemon speaks to physical fitness as well. So maybe you need to up your routine, get into it again, treat yourself well, all that good stuff. Welcome, Patron. It's a 99.9. Citron, not Patron, Citron. The weakest Pokemon. Rouse 2306, hot. You're just right. Number is 129. Okay. And remember, Rouse, this is me not knowing anything about Pokemon. So do your best to release, like, the traits of the Pokemon as you know them in the cartoons to, like, actually what we're doing here. Okay? Welcome, Snake Witch. To everybody new in the program, what you stumbled upon is a complete absurdity. This is a little clandestine of the corner of the internet where we get together, show our appreciation and our love for one another. We spit a lot of tarot. We have a lot of fun. We just do what we like. Okay? Found in Wonderland. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, and Magikarp. So does that make sense, Rouse? Because what I'm going to come up with is probably not what you're going to find about what the little boy knows about the Pokemon. Or whatever, however the story goes. I don't know the story. Oh, wow. Look at Magikarp is a fish, like a carp. He's got a little crown on his head. He's a little swimmer Pokemon. Okay. Rouse, turn your dreams into reality. That's what Magikarp is saying here. This is about knowing you have the ability. What is that song? Focus on your ability. Focus on your ability. Magikarp's really asking you to focus on your strengths. Focus on your abilities, refine your abilities, and grow your areas of expertise and acumen on the subjects that are important to you. You have the great potential to teach, I feel, Rouse. You have the great potential to take your wisdom and put it in the hearts and the minds of more people for benefit of overall society. I'm not even sure what you do for a living here, but this is just showing here that you may be a very old soul and that you have a lot of wisdom that has been layered over in maybe years of, like, programming or social conditioning, mental conditioning, that you need to, like, kind of dig through those layers, okay? And once you find there, you're going to find that there's a lot less resistance. You may be finding that you're swimming against the tide right now, right? But as soon as you focus and harness and pay tribute and commit to your abilities, Magikarp is saying is that your creation can become reality instantly and that you would receive recognition for it, okay? Jobless, oh goodness. Oh goodness. Big shout out, Rouse, big hugs, okay? Fist bump here on this one because should be focused on a career. Should be focusing on being your own boss. A job is a job, but focus on those abilities, okay? Big hugs, Rouse. Things will get better. You'll have easier swims, okay? Absolutely. Citron's a 54. Snake Witch as well. The DC Hero Tarot deck. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know they made one of those. Welcome to the program, Snake Witch. And to Citron, first-time callers. First-time callers. A KB as well. You know what, everybody? This was meant to be just like a little 2-hour stream of vibing, and we really got into a lot of readings. So on that note, I don't want to break anybody's heart or let anybody's expectations down, but the list is closed. And what that means is we don't have a list. So we just reached a point where it's like, we're going to like put the brakes on the train right now for tonight. Okay. Yeah, lots of first-time callers, and thank you so much. And remember, everybody, if you get a chance to hit all the bells and dingers and whistles and stuff, we go live on the reg around here. So we do eventually get to a place where we can read for everybody. We get around to everybody eventually, right? Absolutely. Not really intro. You can't make someone love you. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, thanks, Panic. No panic. Hey, my. Rock and roll can never die. It's beautiful and it speaks to me. You know the characters and the themes. Oh, that's cool. I just picked it up it was hanging in the hallway. And I was jealous that day of somebody else's big crystal balls. And I was like, well, I got a Pokemon poster. I'm just kidding. I wasn't really that jealous. I was just like, wow, the crystal ball is it's the iconic divination tool. But we're in the age of Aquarius. We're in the new age, people, right? We're waking up. We feel it in our bones, and it's enough to make our systems blow. So welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new. I know it sounds funny. That's why I say it. That's why I say it. Well, thanks, Citron. Appreciate that. And it's like this. The more you vibe with us and you end up on my radar, the more I want to get cards out and connect with you. And so we'll definitely get there one day. So, and I appreciate you supporting the channel through a thumbs up. That's great. Tatiana, I promised you the last Pokemon of the night. The wish list. Next time? Oh, that's sweet of you. Okay, so we'll go right into the ritual then so that I can release the readings, okay? This is another thing that we like to do. We're going to just a little ritual diolo habitual, and we're just going to clear the readings for today, okay? It's a fun one. Ooh, this bay leaf has a big crack in it. I'm not sure if it's because they're drying out or what. This one's got a big split in it. We're about ready to light this baby on fire. Okay. Oh, that's good. It smells nice. Okay, and with that, I want to thank everybody that joined us. And remember, on this Root Chakra Monday, June 7th, well, it's June 18th now. Remember, we're working our way up to our Willpower Wednesdays. Use your willpower in a most benevolent way. Go forward in life. Be most excellent to one another. And I wish you all the best in all things. Peace, prosperity, bliss, joy, happiness, abundance, health, fun, exuberance, kookiness. Absolutely. So here we go. Whoo! Hot! I never had one that actually got to my finger and I had to drop it. That's the first time ever in history that it's ripped like that. Yeah, wow. Whew. And I think the reason is because the intention of the program shifted. And it's okay. We were just going to vibe for our friends, but so many new people came. So that was good. Eve, was that you? Did you just burn my finger? That's okay. Eve won't let anyone near the pizza oven unless they know how to get burned every once in a while. Wow, I've never had to do that. Normally it's like a nice controlled burn. But you know what they say? when you play with fire, what happens when you play with it? We weren't playing with it. We were actually doing a serious ritual delo habitual. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, we're done reading for the night. We just finished. There's no more lists anymore. It's just about divine timing and connecting and the mood of the moment, so to speak. Eve, I'm trying to listen. We got a snake witch. We got to throw snake witch is here. Yeah, it's nice. Bayleaf is just like a little like a whoa. It's like a firework, and it was tonight. That was quick. That's right. It reminds me of the Zeppelin song "All of My Love," where he's like, "Is it just the end or is it just beginning?" Oh, rolling and drifting is good. Rolling and drifting is so good. Oh, it was cool. So we were doing some removal today, and one of my guys on my crew was running chainsaw, but the chainsaw blade was so dull that it wasn't cutting through the wood properly, and it was just burning it. And then so we realized, oh wait, the chain is too dull. It's not going to cut. But he had already been cutting so much that it had the wood was turning black and it was burning. And all of these bees came to the spot where the wood had been burning. Like there was no risk of fire, even though we were out in the trees. But all of these bees came to where the wood had been burning. And I was just like, I wonder, is that just the smell? Like there's nothing to pollinate there. Why would the bees be attracted to the smell of the burning saw in the wood? And it was just like a little mystery. If anyone could share, I might have to research it, or if anyone could shed insight on that, that would be great. And someone even came from for the ASMR tonight. Hopefully we got them taken care of. Rolling and drifting. We'll check the dough. Eve is so enlightened. We are woke folk around here, people. We are a very I'm so happy for our group and our tribe. It makes me just so happy. I'm doing meditation to align to myself and know your true purpose. What advice can you give me? Rouse 2306. The best piece of advice I can give you on that is to take it easy. Okay? Do it, but do it with a light heart. Leave the level of importance about it out of it. Okay? Do the meditation with no thoughts, and if you're feeling stressed or anxiety or kind of questing towards your true purpose, know in appreciation that today's gift was part of your purpose. Okay? And that part's done because a new day is coming tomorrow. So I really want to reiterate to take it easy. And I'm not saying go slow. I'm just saying like how we do, like we laugh. We go real serious and then we laugh a little bit. Then we go hard into like some deep, dark issues and then we laugh a little bit. Because that's the contrast that's going to help you with your alignment, I feel. Okay? And it's not an individual message, Rouse. To anybody, no matter who they were that came to me with that question, I would tell them the same thing. To take it easy and to have that lightheartedness behind it. Okay? You're most welcome. Wolves, foxes, and bunnies. Wow, the clearing went up like a wolf. Like a wolf. Yeah, Werewolves of London for sure. Croquet, huh? Croquet, hey. All right. Well, we'll just vibe for a bit. If any of the moderators or anyone wants to share well wishes or nuggets of wisdom, now is the time to do it, because we got about 15 minutes left, everyone, and we'll just use it to connect with the chat and say hello and thank you to the new people. It's really good. Remember, everyone, Tati Taurus, Soul Illumination. Some of my moderators here, some of our moderators here with our channel also have very great places to hang out. This tribe goes live at many different channels. Oh, that's wicked, Citron. I'm not wicked in a wicked. That's wicked awesome. That's wicked groovy awesome, baby. Citron, I'm glad that we were able to shed a nice light on your day for sure. And the Love Sisters, I think I saw Hamu or Haslove come in already. Like, wow, we're getting late here for a Monday night. And I forgot to take Norma Jean's advice. Maybe that's why I got burned. I'm supposed to be writing down, she said a dollar amount, but I kind of took that to the next level and wrote down an intention of something that I really wanted. It didn't have to be money. It was kind of neat. I forgot to do that. Norman Jean. Goodbye, that's why I think goodbye, Norman Jean. The Elton John. Oh, that's so great to hear, Found in Wonderland. I really appreciate you guys and this awesome feedback. It's so supportive of the channel. Welcome, Star Child. All right. We're going to plug it one more time tonight, and then our quota is filled. Remember, everyone, our open frequency at 99.9 is brought to you by Thank You Water. Find it at a location close to you. And remember, when you think water, think thank you. Now with new anti-aging formula. So thank you. So nice to have you here, Star Child. Appreciate you for being here. You've come right at the very end of the program. For tonight, there'll be more to come. All right. You can't push it. It needs to find and come. Exactly, Snake Witch. Thank you. Well stated. Well stated. Ashley S., sorry you made it at the end of the program tonight as well. Thanks for vibing with us. Oh, Jasmina Klepo snuck in here as well. She just woke up. Good morning. Having coffee, and now Naomi and I are jealous. I can't have any because it's 12:30 at night. I don't even have decaf on hand. To Rouse and the particular affinity with the Pokemon coming out in full force. I might have to be careful when I pull that board out on programs. It seems to be a fan favorite as of late. To Citron, thank you for the like and the subscription. Appreciate that. To Manuela for the donation, and to Soul Illumination for the beautiful flower in the fire tonight. Big hugs to Soul Illumination. Dealing with a lot right now, but gonna be okay. To Haslove, welcome, and Hamulove, both of them were here. Thank you so much. We have to cut her a little short tonight, lovely ladies from the UK, because this old man gets tired. This old man, he played one. He was as tired as a son of a gun. With a knick-knack, pottywomp, give your dog a bone, give Watson a bone. To Ray for coming in and getting a Pokemon on the first-time caller line. Appreciate you. To D Lovely for finding me on Instagram and sharing stories and pictures. To Yvette for making apple crumble with her Nana, who is 95 years old. Special blessings to those hearts that bridge those gaps and make those. I'm going to cry again, Yvette. I'm going to cry again. To Hamika sneaking in there without me seeing, and Ambika for coming in and going in. And to D Lovely as well for picking number 99. Finally, thank you. Thank you, drive through. I was waiting for that. All right. It's so great. What else do we got? To Barry Manilow at the Copacabana. To OJ Simpson for trying to outrun the cops on the I-5. What was going on this day 25 years ago? Don't forget, folks, it's the Legends of Tarot. Yeah, I appreciate all of you. It's so great to have you here. Rouse, number 150. Rouse, you only get one. The readings are done for tonight. We burned the leaf and my finger tonight. Always, Star Child. We're all about it. Where would we be without love? It's like my moderators who just take it for granted until all of a sudden somebody is like, "Hey, dingus, love." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right." To Found in Wonderland, right? Don't spend too much time with that Mad Hatter at that picnic. You got other places to be. You got other missions to do. Don't get distracted. Like a gummy drop coming in all shapes and sizes now. All right. Just a couple more minutes just to say goodnight. We opened this stream just for the intention of saying hello to everyone tonight. Then we got stuck in with some fun readings, and that was great too. Starchild, next time for sure, when I see you vibing, we'll be sure to catch up with some cards if you would like. Okay, it's a little late tonight. To Steph Z was here. To Eve for keeping the fires burning in the kitchen at the beach. We just have a little pizza oven that's stuck in the sea cliff, and we get a fire going on in there, and then we can cook our sexy pizza whenever we want. Right? Yeah, great messages coming out tonight for sure. Yeah, please do. Bring a friend. Haha. Right? Oh, I know. Sorry, Christina. We were getting into it earlier as well. I'm just gonna think about pizza and then see if I can sense it in my belly. And I know it doesn't work that way, but wouldn't that be cool if it did? All right, everyone. Have most pleasant dreams. Love, knowingness, bliss, and we'll see you all next time.